As with any technology, PLM is not without its challenges. So in this part of the video, our experts will uncover potential downsides. So let's go over to Tucker and Jim to kick us off.
Thank you, Sarah. Jim, the question here is that, are there any concern about vendor lock-in or long-term sustainability of PLM software solutions? And also, how can organizations ensure they have the flexibility to adapt to changing technologies landscapes?
Another good question, Thuc. And certainly, there are always concerns about vendor lock-in, but there are things to look for. I mean, the upfront answer, the most obvious answer is you're looking for how open is the system? Is it non-proprietary in their approach? Is there no lock-in to any hyperscaler or no lock-in to a specific hardware or middleware? Is there an extended ecosystem of ISV partners or solution extenders who can facilitate access to what is really the key, which is not the tool, but is your IP? Where is your information? Where is your data? Can you get to it and use it as you need and desire? Now, there is another angle, however, in my opinion, that this question is really about not so much vendor or tool lock-in or vendor lock-in, but it's a question of who you're partnering with as much as that technology question. What you need to be asking yourself and looking at is a track record and a commitment from a company to their partners, and look for how they introduce and implement new technology. Are they doing it in a responsible and pragmatic way, trying to minimize disruption while bringing the latest, greatest capabilities on board? Because we're always seeing new technologies come on. It's just a matter of when, not if. And are they doing this in a clear and transparent way, understanding and communicating with you as your partner what the business impact is going to be on your journey? The fundamental reality is that we are talking about a commitment between companies and making sure that you have a good partner on your journey, which is a long journey. SAP, we feel, has a proven commitment to our customers. We've shown that over 50 years plus, and we take that commitment very seriously.
Are there any complexities or difficulties in integrating PLM with existing supply chain systems or technologies?
Ulf, quite often local processes instead of corporate-wide, cross-system and cross-user group processes exists. Different user groups working in different systems might work on unharmonized data or even cause data inconsistencies. Therefore, end-to-end usage of a consistent data is challenging, and based on that, a corporate-wide change management and project management are hard to achieve. To overcome these obstacles, corporate-wide collaboration processes and information flow needs to be supported via product data management integration platform.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Juergen. In addition, using a platform which provides flexibility for customers to integrate their existing PLM system and to bring the data early on into operational ERP systems like SAP S/4HANA is key. Furthermore, the integration needs to be bidirectional and supporting application-level integration. Business objects like a material master, bill of material and documents need to be exchanged between the systems.
Absolutely. Bidirectional master data flows are key. Essential so is a standardized change management process between the systems. In this regard, the platform should also support enhanced data mapping, monitoring and error handling capabilities. As part of that, the platform needs to provide open standard interfaces, for example via APIs.
Mm-hmm. So now back to me, right? And I have a question to you now, Stefan. How do companies actually overcome the potential issues related to data exchange between PLM and other software platforms?
This is, from my point of view, a question with two aspects. Different software platforms inside and outside the company.
Mm-hmm.
If we look inside companies, we often see 2 or even more software platforms. Let's assume a separate PLM or ERP solution, like we just talked about Teamcenter and S4HANA. Based on our strategic partnership, we already mentioned, we developed together a groundbreaking system integration, enabling real digital threads into a 2-system landscape by our customers. Now let's go to the second part, the possibility of engineering departments to collaborate with external partners, suppliers, or whatever. So this is also really important to exchange data with them. Built on SAP's business technology platform, we offer a ready-to-use collaboration capability, perfectly supporting these interactions between internal users and external partners. And this is, by the way, a ready-to-use software as a service. We offer it on a cloud platform, and customers can directly use it, deeply integrated in their ERP backbone. But not only collaboration, also, for example, requirements management, systems engineering, visualization services directly out of the cloud platform are offered by our PLM offerings in the cloud. So this is really a huge portfolio supporting our customers.